Welcome to another important class of chemical bonds chapter, which is about radicals. And this is very important because if you know the radicals and their valencies, it will be easier for you to form the new compounds depending on their valencies. So in this video I will only discuss about the radicals, and then after this I shall discuss about the formation of chemical compounds and how it will form. If you see the definition of radicals, so that you can understand what it is actually. So firstly we can say that a bundle of atoms from more than one element. What it is about? So the radicals is the bundle of atoms of more than one element. So it will have at least two elements, atom of two elements or even three elements, so that it will act as an atom. So we can say the definition of radical is a bundle of atoms from more than one element combined together. So it is definitely a combination. So we can say that a bundle of atom of different elements combined together receives, that will definitely have a charge. It can be positive or negative charge. And finally the last line is that it will act as an atom of an element. So this is actually atom, or even we can say as ion. So this will act as an atom or even as an ion of an element, and that is radical. So the definition is, it is a bundle of atom of different elements or more than one elements combined together and receives positive or negative charge and act as ion or atom, that is called radicals. So if you see that, we can define, or we can say that the radicals can be divided into two types. Number one, we can say that positive radical, and then we can say negative radicals. Now we see that positive radicals like what? Like NH4, you see the atom of nitrogen and hydrogen plus. So this is called ammonium. And if you see PH4 plus, this is about the phosphonium. So both these radicals will have positive charge, and definitely the valency of this radical is 1. So you see that the number of charge is given is 1 plus. So the valency of ammonium and phosphonium is 1. So you see the positive radicals. Now you see the negative radicals. We know that this is hydroxyl, okay, hydroxyl. But when it will use to form molecules or compounds, then we can say this is hydroxide. So we can say sodium hydroxide. You know, this is a caustic soda. And of course we can say aluminium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, ferrous hydroxide. So whenever this radical will use with another metals or another molecule, even it can use with ammonium, so we can say that is ammonium hydroxide. So this is hydroxyl radical, even HCO3 minus. This single minus means the valencies of these radical is 1. So this is bicarbonate, or even you can say this is hydrogen carbonate. So whenever it is used with any other metal or positive molecules like sodium bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate, ammonium bicarbonate, so you can use it. And even you see HSO4 minus, this is about bisulfate. So you can see this is the combination of three atoms from different molecules like hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. So three types of atoms from different elements combine together and acts as an ion, and this combination is known as radical. So the name of this radical is bisulfate. Now you see, if I say like NO3 minus, this is about nitrate. This is about nitrate. So we can say sodium nitrate, calcium nitrate, aluminium nitrate, like ammonium nitrate. So there is negative radicals. So we know by positions negative radicals will be after positive radicals. That is why all the positive like metal ions and these positive radicals will be the first part of the molecules. So whenever you see the ammonium nitrate, sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, silver nitrate. So silver, potassium, sodium, these are all metals. They're positive. So they will form positive ion, and that is why they will sit in the first positions of the compounds. So you know, hydroxyl, bicarbonate, bisulfate, nitrate. These valencies is 1. Now you see two valencies is like, you know about sulfate SO4. So this is the radical about sulfate, and then CO3 2 minus. This is carbonate. This is carbonate, and the three valencies of this radical is PO4 3 minus. This is phosphate. This is phosphate. So I think usually we do not miss anything, but one thing that we can say that NO2 minus also, NO2 minus, and this is nitrite. So we must think about the pronunciation of this radical so that we can say correctly when we'll pronounce the name of the compounds. So whenever it will use, we'll say that sodium nitrite, potassium nitrite, or even if it's used, then we can say that sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, silver nitrate, hydroxide, bicarbonate, bisulfate, or hydrogen carbonate, hydrogen sulfate. This is nitrate, this is nitrite, and then this is sulfate and carbonate. This about the phosphate. So if you know the valency of this radical, this positive and negative radical, now you can understand that how the chemical formula will be occurring, like how this chemical formula will formed. And this class will be the next class of arranging all the chemical formulas, so that I shall try my level best to upload at least 50 different compounds to make you understand that how these radicals and the valencies will be used. For your hints that you know, suppose that I'm saying like I will write sodium sulfate. Fine, let me make it simpler, like sodium and sulfate, SO4 2 minus. So you know that the valency of sodium, as it is the elements of group 1, so the valency of sodium is 1. And you know that sulfate is 2, you say sulfate is 2, but I do not write 2 minus here, I just wrote only sulfate. So what should be the formula of the compounds sodium sulfate? We know that it will be exchanging from here to here. So this 2 will come here and this 1 should come there. So we can say the formula of sodium sulfate is Na2SO4. So this is the one very simple example of how we can see that the chemical formula, how we can think about it. So on this class is about the radicals. I hope you know the definition of radicals, and also you know the differences between the positive and negative radicals and the valencies of these radicals. This is very important to remember, because whenever we will write the name, the chemical formula of any compounds, we need to memorize the valencies of these radicals. So I hope you understand, and of course in next class I shall be explaining in more detail about how we can write the chemical formulas. And I said about earlier that this chapter is one of the basic of chemistry, and you should not miss any point of your books. So student of English versions and Cadet College, please be sincere when you study chemical bond. Whatever is written on your book, try to understand deeply, so that you can understand what's written. And of course you need to see what is the between lines is not written, so you can link with all related topics. So chemistry is about that. So see you on the next class. Take care, stay well, bye.